Speaking of those in need of rescue, if you're left alone in quarantine or have bored children at home, maybe it's time to adopt a pet. Pets cannot catch the coronavirus, and they are incredibly unlikely to infect others. But joining us now with more is Rona Zelivansky, a member of one of the largest nonprofit pet adoption organizations in Israel, the Let the Animals Live shelter. Rona, thank you so much for joining us. Now, how are operations at the shelter these days? Are they working more or less normally, or how have they changed?
Well, thanks for having me. We're defined as an essential organization, thankfully. So we can still operate our shelter and our clinics, and we can still have people come by and adopt or foster or volunteer. We just want people to call ahead to make sure that we're complying with regulations and that we don't have too many people there at the same time. And we do feel that this is a great opportunity for people to adopt now that they're home and they have all this time. We have dogs and cats that sometimes have been waiting for years at the shelter. And we really encourage people to open their hearts and home at this difficult time.
All right, now there's an assumption that animals should not be adopted because there's a danger that they will infect their owners with coronavirus. Is there any truth to this?
No, absolutely not. It's totally unsubstantiated, and it's totally safe to adopt. We've been hearing about people deciding to abandon their pets at this time, and that's absolutely heartbreaking. They cannot infect us. They cannot danger us in any way. And in fact, they can only do good, because when you have a pet at home, anyone who does have a pet at home knows how much joy they bring. If you have a dog, you can take it out on walks 2-3 times a day. It's absolutely fine, and it's the best thing for anyone to do at this point.
Now, so have you changed in any way to whom you're giving these animals for adoption or for fostering? You know, are you being a little bit more lax or more strict with the adoption process during this crisis?
No. We always try to make sure that we give our dogs and cats to the best families possible. And that would never change, because we don't want to see any of the pets returned. But we do have also the option of fostering for adoption purposes.
Sure.
So you can take that animal home and see if the chemistry works, and if everything works out, then the foster becomes a permanent adoption.
All right, and then if our viewers, of course, want to adopt an animal, what's the best way to do it?
Well, the best way is to go on our site, letlive.org.il. You can see all the dogs, all the cats up for adoption there. Some of them, sadly, have been waiting for years. And then you can contact us. Some are at our shelter, the main shelter at Kfar Rut, which is near Modi'in, and some are at our clinics in Ramat Gan or in Ashkelon. In any case, you're more than welcome to come by to adopt or to volunteer. And if you can't do that, you can donate, because we still operate our rescue vehicles, and we still rescue animals that have been hurt or injured in any way. And sadly, donations are at an all-time low at this time, because people are struggling financially. So that's a great way to help too.
All right, well, I'll call on all our viewers to maybe heed the call. Go on to letlive.org.il, maybe see if you can donate, or if you have anything to add or to help out with any shelters near you. Rona, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.